Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at designing an RC airplane. So if you want to cut this out with with a laser and things like that. And there are many ways of doing this, but we're going to start this from the beginning to show you how to do this. And normally I would just use, for something like this, I would just use a form modeling and go ahead and do this. But I want to do it this way to show you how to be able to use a laser and give you a little more skill, or not skill, but have another skill set in your bag of tricks. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to bring in a picture. So what you do is click on Insert up here and go to Canvas. Now I'm going to insert it from my computer, meaning it's on my computer already and it's on my desktop here. And it is a picture of the 787 Boeing. And I'll only move this to the right side here because I want to put the right side of this on here. Use the middle wheel to scroll in and out, and then you just drag this little button here to move this up and down. Go ahead and click OK. Turn the origin back on. Come over here to Canvas, click this button here, and this is the picture here, as you can see. And click this and name this. You can name it whatever you want, but I put side because this is the side view. Next, I want to scale this, and I'm just going to make this 2 meters long. And to scale that, you just right-click on the picture here and click Calibrate. And this line here, I'm going to make this line 2 meters. So it'll be 2,000 millimeters. Now the canvas is large, as you can see. Now what I want to do, and you, again, just use your middle wheel mouse button to scroll in. Now I'm going to move this nose of this down to here. And to do that, again, we just right-click on the side view here and click Edit Canvas. Then you just drag this. And how I'm moving this whole thing is just using the center mouse button, hold it down. Then click OK. Now I'm going to put the top view on here. So once again, we come over here to Insert, Canvas, Insert from my computer, and we're going to use that same picture again. And this time I'm going to put this on this one here, then drag this out. And rotate this 90 degrees. Then I'm just going to move this over here for now and go ahead and click OK. And once again, change this to top. Click OK. And we save this. And I'm going to call this 787. And save. Now we want to calibrate this as well, so we come over here, click Calibrate, and use that same line, and change this to 2,000 again. Excuse the background noise, my printer is running, and sometimes the other computer makes noise also. So now we want to move this so this nose here is up here. And to do that again, we just right click on this and choose Edit Canvas. Then we just move this. Click OK. Now we have our plane here. Now what you can do, you can use other software and split these pictures up also. So you don't have to see everything like here on the top. You won't have all this other stuff. You would just have this here. And one software that I use to do that is Canva. It's free. Just sign up for an account, drag your picture in there, and then you can split it. Okay. Now, since we have this center section here, what I'm going to do is put this center section in the center here. And to do that, what I'm going to do is use construct up here, and I'm going to use an offset plane. And click this line here and move this back here. Now, this looks like it's in front of these engines or right on the engines because we still see this here. So I'm going to move this up here. Click OK. Now come up here to Insert, Canvas. Again, use the same picture. Select this plane here. Now this is backwards. So we just click that, then this right here. And go ahead and click OK. Now here again, change this to mid-front. You can change it to whatever you want to, but I'm just changing the mid-front. Now right-click on it, and we're going to calibrate it just like we did before. And 2000. Then we're going to move this over. So we right-click here, select Edit Canvas, and we just move this over. Then click OK. And the picture needs to go up a little. So we click this, Edit Canvas, and move it up just a bit. And look at it from the front again and make sure it's centered. And it is. And click OK. And that looks good. And now, going to put front picture on this plane here. So again, Insert, Canvas, same picture, open. Going to place it on this here. Now this one we should not have to scale now or calibrate. Now this is backwards also, so we just flip this around. And what I mean by we don't have to scale it, we can scale it to the picture behind it. That's too big. Still just a hair too big. Okay, that looks about right. But it's the wrong one. We want to use the, I'm sorry, you're going to use this one. And click OK. And we have our pictures in here now. And go ahead and save your work. And change this to front. I'll turn off the front, the top, and the side, and we'll just have the mid one on. And I want to create a sketch on this plane here, just making sure we got the right one, right plane. And I'm going to sketch centers. And that looks about right. But as we can see, this needs to come in on the sides here. So I'm going to delete this and sketch a center line. Change this to a construction line, and then I'm going to use a fit point spline. Then I'm going to use tangent. Well, cancel this first. I need to sketch a couple more lines here. This here. Change this to construction also. And to do that, you can select this and select the line, or select the line and hit X on your keyboard. Now I'll select the line, it's a tangent, use that. Okay, now we have a tangency, and I can get this to follow this shape a little better. Okay, now we have that. Now I'm going to use the offset of this, and I want this to be, I'm going to go with 20 millimeters. Click OK. Actually, not that much. I'm going to follow this in here. So I'm going to use a line. And we're going to mirror this. Finish sketch. Turn off the canvas. Now I'm going to use the extrude, and I'm going to extrude this. And the thickness, I'm going to extrude this to 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch is about 3 millimeters, I believe. So I'm going to move this to 3 millimeters. And click OK. And we have our first former. Now what I want to do is copy this and make several of these all the way back here. And to copy this, move copy. Oops, cancel this, I'm sorry. So I use this copy. I'm sorry, I used the wrong command. Copy. Now I'm just going to put it on here. Not sure why this is not working for me. But not really too worried about it. I'm going to tack it a different way. Copy. There we go. Okay. That's 200 millimeters. And that looks good. And we'll click OK. And we'll do that again. And make sure same height here. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is starting to go up here. Make another copy. Right click again and paste. Move this back. And click OK. And that looks good. We can come up here and save our work. Now this one needs to come down a little, and this one needs to go up a little. I'm going to cancel that. Go back to the solids here. And I'm going to move this one down a little. And move this one also. All right. Okay, now we have the makings of our aircraft. This one here, I'm going to again copy. And looks like we need probably one more. About right there. Click OK. So now what I'm going to do here, create a sketch on this plane here. Turn this off. Okay, then another line on the bottom. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. Turn on the top here. Now I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. Use fit point spline. And mirror this line. Finish sketch. Excuse me. Construct offset plane. Move one there. And another one. And one more. Click OK. Now we have our planes here. We can turn these other bodies off just for now. I'm going to create a sketch on this plane here. And create, project, include, and intersect. And we're going to select all of this. Select OK. Fit point spline. Finish sketch. Same thing for this. Create a sketch on this plane. Create, project include, project. Fit point spline again. Now that one's wrong. Make sure we get the right geometry here again. Finish sketch. And create a sketch on this plane. Fit point spline. Finish sketch. And then the last one. Turn this aside to make sure we're getting the right geometry again. And go into loft. And click OK. Now this one here, what I'm going to have to do is redo this and follow the shape of this here. So Actually, let's do this a different way. Okay. And I'm going to create a sketch on this plane here. Now, I doubt if this is touching over here. I'll just go ahead and delete it. So, see what we can do here. See what this looks like now. See, do I need the other lines? Okay, I'm going to need the side rails too, but I want to see if I really needed those. But yeah. And look at this from the top. No, I didn't go all the way up to the front here, but let's see what this looks like. I don't know why this did that, but do it again. Okay. Now that looks good. Now I didn't put that line over on this side, but what I'll do here is just split this and just model this side over here. So split body. This is the body of the split. Use this as a splitting tool. And we have that. Pretty good so far. Now turn those off. Create a sketch on this plane here. Project points. Here's a fit point spline. And I'm trying to get this to match the shape. Finish sketch. Use the loft command again. I don't know why every time I move things around it does that on me, but no worries. Loft this to this, and then we add our rails. Click OK. Okay. And here's our plane so far. Not bad at all. Now, this here, I want to give it a thickness. Well, actually, let me combine a couple parts first. I have to stitch them together. Um, this I can remove. And this one I can remove also. So we're just left with the one, the correct one. Turn off bodies. Create a sketch on this plane here. I really can't see these lines here that well, so this is, oops, on the, cancel this. Delete this. I want to create a sketch on this plane here. Then go back for the line command. Okay, it won't let me do it all at once, so All right. Now this portion here is a little off because I didn't loft all these together. Now, what you should do when doing this is all the sketches you want to loft from here to here, you know, all the formers in here to get this smooth. But I did this first and then I did this portion second. What you should do is do all of them together so this is just one piece. And that will give you a nice transition between the whole thing. So you won't have this little, this small little hump here. It'll be a nice smooth transition here, lofting all of these together. But to do that, make sure you're gonna have to make sure your rails are all connecting on each one of these sketch profiles that you did. So do something else here, last thing before I go. Uh, okay. And still do one more. Oop, wrong one. Okay. But this looks good. And that's how we do that so far. Then later this week, we'll work more on this and we'll do this back portion here and this vertical stab. But this looks good so far. And I hope you've been able to follow along with this. Again, this is to show you guys how to do this. Make a RC airplane if you want to make it out of wood. How to do this. So yeah. But anyway, it's going to do it for this video. And if you like my videos and stuff, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. And if you can, become a paid member on my Patreon site. And that site is called CAD Build Fly RC. Also, if you can, become a member on my Facebook group called CAD Build Fly RC. There will be links down in the comments. So if you have any questions on anything that I'm doing here, go ahead and leave them down in the comments or send me an email over on my Facebook group or Patreon site, or just send me an email. So yeah, but if you have any questions about this and next on this, we'll do more of the fuselage, the back end of this, and yeah. So that's going to do it for now, and I will catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.